That's a solid shot. Chance!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Great shot. Through the gap.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pinged off the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Driven away, but cover point collects. No run. Ten runs added in that over. Havelock, 104 for 4.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Thick edge.
Good return back from the deep.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Pick that up nicely, and they'll get a couple of runs.
They decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm honest. They would have made it comfortably.
Driven through cover. Just the one. There's a chance if it hits.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Havelock, 113 for 4. Timed that perfectly.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Couldn't get it through the field.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Oh, nice shot.
2 in a row. It's just sloppy, really.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right, and all you can really do is get your head down and remember your basic skills. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one, though.
This is just poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
Well, this is proving to be a disaster of an over. It really can't end soon enough. Maybe then a little bit more time fielding out in the deep. Nicely played.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics. Finds the fielder with that shot. Out. Good catch.
The batsmen making the long walk back to the pavilion, caught out for 5. Havelock are now 137 for 6.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Great shot through the gap.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. 5 runs added in the over. Havelock, 141 for 6.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Misses everything. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
That's a solid shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Stark shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Absolutely middled that.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Driven away, but cover point collects. No run. That looks gone.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Batsman heading out to the crease at number 9 for Havelock.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. At least one on offer. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. 7 off it. Havelock 155 for 7. Marsh has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs. Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's a solid shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
Mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Driven away, but cover point collects. No run.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place. It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third. Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over, Havelock, 172 for 7.
172 for 7. Marcus Stoinis into the attack for Australia.
Great shot, through the gap. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Pinged off the bat.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. And a scamper through for a single. Good running.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's a solid shot. End of the over. 8 off it. Havelock at 180 for 7.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Late cut. Straight to the fielder. Nicely played. Just runs 1.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Ashwin gets all of that, pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Ashwin waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
End of the over. Havelock are 192 for 7.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Flick down to fine leg for the single.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Ashwin has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Shot. Finds the gap with that one. Good running. They should come back for 2. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Over, Havelock, 203 for 7.
203 for 7. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Driven through cover, just the one. Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a solid shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Great shot. Through the gap. Pinged off the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
How will the bowler respond?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpire's called a wide.
Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Goes over the top with that shot. Jeez, timed that well. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy just to glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
What a beautiful shot that was. Picked it up early and was able to glance it down to fine leg.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Too wide. It's there to be hit. Was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That was a confident-looking shot. Just waited for it. And then almost just guided it down in front of third man.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Fast work between the wickets. Ended up being pretty close.
Chance to run two.
And that brings up the batter's half century.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
And that's the half century for the batter.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Got that away nicely.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Power and precision in that shot.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Great shot. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, that was great movement between the wickets. Just fantastic running. Leg byes to the total.
That's a solid shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
The captain moves the field back a bit here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Late cut. Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. End of the over. 5 off it. Havelock, 264 for 7.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Hazelwood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Australia having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Hitting outside the line, not out this time. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review lost.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Goes over the top with that shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers. A bit of a change-up in the field now. Just threw the shot too early.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
That's a solid shot.
Ashwin is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Cummins has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more. All luck to find a wicket.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's out. Caught.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening bat. Batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Misses everything. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well.